Good morning, everybody. Hello, everybody. Yeah. So, how do you feel that yesterday's periodical test? I've given you four options here. Okay, four options are there: A, B, C, D. I want people to respond in your chat box. Uh, Meanwhile, you try to tell me whether my audio and uh, slides are clearly visible to you. Hello, everybody. Hello, am I clear? Yeah. Yes, please. So I have four options for you. You have to say as per your experience with the question paper. Okay, which will you choose? A, B, C, D. It's just a game. That's it. I want to know what's the mindset of every people when they saw the question paper. Please let me know that in your chat window. That is not having any issue and all. You can directly tell me that that's not a problem and all. A or B or C or D. Hello, everybody. Please respond. We are running out of time. We have to go to the discussion. Make it fast. Hello. Okay. You know the meaning for all these four. I think A, you are very happy on seeing the question. Number C, you are very sad on seeing the question. Number B, number C. Okay, you have been thinking like that. What type of question it is? Why this fellow has taken this? You are so angry with the person who have took the question. Number D is you never bother about what is happening there. It's so drowsy. And seeing that question, it has been doubled or tripled. Maybe three Z's are there, so tripled. So you felt sleepy on seeing the question and solving the answers and all. Okay, I want to know every sense of how you felt. Okay, you people have felt when you dealt with the question. Please respond. I'm just running out of time. Just I want to know. Okay, what would be the mindset of every people there? Please respond in the chat window. Only two has responded. I want everybody to respond. Aha. Okay. Nobody was angry with me. That's I think it's little so playing safe game. Eh? Okay. I'm getting lot of B's. Only B is coming. Nobody, no A is there. Obviously, I expected, but I've been expecting uh, equal weightage to other three, B, C, and D. Some might have got angry. What is this fellow has taken the question? Every question is been okay. It's a little. Okay. It's a standard question. It's a standard in the sense it's very simple actually, but it looks standard. When we discuss, I think you will be able to understand it. Okay, I think mostly I got B as the answer. Am I right? Everybody has answered only B. Newcomers, you can join that quiz. Okay, how about the question paper? A, B, C, or D? What is that? I think Aarti has joined late. Am I right? Aarti has joined late. So Aarti, you can also join that. You can say which one you choose when you about your question paper. When you saw the question paper, okay, what was that going around your mind? Either you are very happy with A, or you became very sad and you got ரொம்ப பயந்துட்டியா பி சரியான கோபம் ஆயிடுச்சு என்ன கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்கிறாரு இவரு அப்படின்னு
இல்ல
இல்ல
பி சார்.
பி
பி
பி பி தான் சரி ஓகே okay so okay what would be the reason for getting B? We will spend some another 2 to 3 minutes in discussing that. Okay, B னா ரொம்ப கவலை அடைஞ்சது அப்படித்தானே? ரொம்ப கவலை அப்படித்தானப்பா? எஸ் ஆர் நோ?
எஸ் சார்.
இவ்வளவு இவ்வளவு கஷ்டமா இருக்கே கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர்னு ஒரு ஒரு கவலை வந்துருச்சு. நல்லதுதான், கவலை படுறதுனால ஒன்றும் தப்பு கிடையாது. Okay, now tell me why you became sad on seeing that question. Was that away from your syllabus, the question paper? Do you feel that the questions are away from your syllabus? How many of you feel that the questions are away from the syllabus? Question வந்து சிலபஸ்க்கு வெளியில இருந்துச்சு, இதெல்லாம் நம்ம நடத்துனதே கிடையாது கிளாஸ்ல அப்படின்னு யாருக்காவது தோணுச்சுன்னா எஸ்ன்னு போடுங்க பார்ப்போம். உங்க சாட் விண்டோல மார்க் இட் அஸ் எஸ். சரி இல்ல அப்படின்னா நோன்னு போடுங்க. இல்ல எல்லாமே நம்ம கிளாஸ்ல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணது மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு தெரிஞ்சுச்சுன்னா நோன்னு போடுங்க. மேக் இட் ஃபாஸ்ட் பிகாஸ் 1 or 2 minutes I can spend in that, because I want to know the root cause. What is creating you to choose B? Tell me whether you feel that. Okay, இதுலயும் நம்ம இது எதிர்பார்த்தேன், அதுவும் இல்லை இதுவும் இல்லை. ஓகே, நான் அதுதான் எதிர்பார்க்கிறேன். ஓகே, ஐ வாண்ட் டு நோ தி ஐடியா. மோஸ்ட்லி சில பேருக்கு இதுல எனக்கு என்ன புரியுது, என்ன புரிஞ்சுக்க விரும்புறேன் அப்படின்னா, எத்தனை பேருக்கு கொஸ்டினை வந்து பார்த்த உடனே ஓகே இது இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் தான், இது இப்படிதான் சால்வ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு தோணுதான்றதான் எனக்கு என்னுடைய பதில். அந்த மாதிரி தோண ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு அப்படின்னா நீங்க ஒர்க் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னு அர்த்தம். யூ ஹவ் ஸ்டார்டட் பிராக்டிசிங் இட். எதுவுமே தோணல, மைண்ட் பிளைண்டா இருக்கு, அந்த கொஸ்டினை பார்த்த உடனே என்ன இது என்னன்னே புரியல அப்படின்னு தோணுது அப்படின்னா யூ ஹாவ் அ ப்ராப்ளம் இன் இட். இட் இஸ் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த லேக் ஆஃப் ப்ராக்டிஸ். ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணாததோட விளைவு தான் அது. ஒவ்வொரு ஹோம்ஒர்க் ப்ராப்ளத்தையும், ஒவ்வொரு அசைன்மெண்ட் ப்ராப்ளத்தையும், எக்ஸசைஸ் ப்ராப்ளத்தையும் நீங்கள் ஒர்க் பண்ணலை அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து நான் சொன்னது மாதிரி தோணும், இது என்ன இது ஒன்றும் புரியலையே அப்படின்னு. இது மாதிரிலாம் நம்ம இதெல்லாம் கிளாஸ்ல நம்ம பார்த்துருக்கோமா? இது சிலபஸ்ல தான் இருக்கா? தீஸ் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வில் கம், வில் ரிவால்வ் அரவுண்ட் யூ when you lack practice. ஓகே, இப்போ கிளாரிஷ் ஃபெலினா சொன்ன மாதிரி a few problems என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கிறீங்க ஃபெலினா? கேன் யூ I think I can go through that. Okay, just a minute, I will check it out. Okay, what was that? Some problem seems different which was taught by you. Okay, so we will see, okay, how far it is different. Okay, why do you feel that it is different? We will see. நான் நேத்தி வாட்ஸ்அப்ல போட்ட மெசேஜஸ் எத்தனை பேர் ரீட் பண்ணீங்க? எவ்ரிபடி ஹேவ்ஸ் read it? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? எனக்கு அங்க இன்ஃபோ தெரிஞ்சிரும், இருந்தாலும் ஐ வாண்ட் டு நோ ஃப்ரம் யூ. how many of you have learnt it? how many of you have read it? நான் நேத்தி நைட்டு ஒரு மெசேஜ் போட்டிருந்தேன். how many of you have read it? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? யார் ரீட் பண்ணீங்களோ அவங்க எஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுங்க. ரீட் பண்ணாதவங்க ஒன்றும் தப்பு கிடையாது, அதுக்கப்புறம் கிளாஸ் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் போய் பார்த்துக்குங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ எவ்ரிபடி in the class have read it, right? Right, okay. How many of you have gone through and seen your evaluated answer sheets? ஆன்சர் ஷீட்ஸ் எத்தனை பேர் போய் காலையில் பார்த்துட்டீங்க? இந்த மெசேஜை ரீட் பண்ண உடனே டக்குன்னு போய் என்ன ஆன்சர் ஷீட்டு, என்ன எவாலுவேட் பண்ணாரு போய் பார்க்கறது, என்ன மார்க் வந்துச்சு, எத்தனை பேர் பார்த்தீங்க? எஸ் மார்க்கெட்டர்னஸ் யார் பார்த்தீங்களோ அவங்க மார்க் பண்ணுங்க. Okay, only 4. I think the remaining have not seen it. Okay, so fetch some time to go there and see. And எல்லாத்துக்குமே அந்த ஆன்சர் ஸ்கிரிப்ட் கரெக்ட் பண்ணது கிடைச்சது இல்லையா? கொஞ்சம் மைக் ஆன் பண்ணி பேசுறதுங்க பேசலாம். ஓகே, யூ காட் யுவர் ஆன்சர் ஷீட், எஸ் ஆர் நோ? வெதர் இட் இஸ் கரெக்டட், எஸ் ஆர் நோ? ப்ளீஸ் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் இன் யுவர் chat window, or you can unmute yourself and answer. Hello everybody. Yeah, so you got it. I think you know what is the mark you received, right? Are you satisfied with that mark? Definitely you will not be, whoever it is. Only one girl has got more than 50. I think she scored 60 marks out of 100. Others are below 50. But anyway, I will not say it is okay, it is expected, but not this much. Okay, I am little disappointed with the performance. Anyway, I will appreciate your way that everybody have submitted your answer sheets on time. Only 1 or 2 have taken some time to submit it again later, late. Okay, but I can, as I said, I can find common mistakes to be made. Okay, and only particular questions are being answered. All 75 to 80 percentage of your answer sheets had only the same set of questions. எந்த 2 marks எழுதியிருக்கிறோமோ அதே 2 marks தான் இருக்கு. ஓகே, இது ஒரு பிரச்சனை. அதுக்கு நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி தான், might have shared your answers or discussed. That should be avoided first. Okay, once okay, after the submission, okay, after 5 o'clock, you should have discussed if you wanted. Okay, avoid that. That's not good actually, right? Number two, very important thing is, nobody have attempted, at least nobody have attempted. Okay, you have tried your best level to answer the questions. சில கொஸ்டின்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு பார்த்த உடனே வித்தியாசமா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கலாம். அதை அட்டன் பண்றது கூட யாரும் ட்ரை பண்ணல. தட் இஸ் அது ஒரு ஸ்கில் உங்ககிட்ட நான் ஓகே இல்லைங்கிறத நான் ஓகே நான் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கிறேன். அது கண்டிப்பா தேவை. அப்புறம் இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் நான் அங்கே வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல எழுதுன மாதிரி ஸ்ட்ராங்கா நீங்க ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்க வேண்டியது, nobody can help you when you are writing your university examinations. Please remember, உங்க புக்கோ உங்க நோட்ஸோ அதெல்லாம் தாண்டி நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி இது 3 பாயிண்ட் தான். ஒன்று, கான்செப்டை புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டது. ரெண்டாவது, நீ எவ்வளவு தூரத்துக்கு ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேங்கிறது, ஹார்ட் ஒர்க். இந்த 3 தவிர வேற எதுவும் யாரும் உதவி பண்ண முடியாது. இது தியரி பேப்பர் கிடையாது. தயவு செய்து அதை புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. யூ ப்ளீஸ் கீப் தட் இன் மைண்ட். நோபடி கேன் ஹெல்ப். அந்த நேரத்தில் ஆன்சர் ஷீட்ல உட்காந்து கொஸ்டின்ஸ் சால்வ் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பியா, இல்லை ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கா ஃபோன் பண்ணி கேட்டு நீ எழுதிட்டியான்னு சாட் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்போமா? தட் இஸ் நாட் அட் ஆல். ஓகே, அது வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. அதனால நான் சொல்றது, இனிமேலாவது டெய்லி நம்ம கொடுக்குற ஹோம்ஒர்க்ஸை உட்காந்து செய்யுங்க. ஏன்னா இப்போ நான் எடுத்து உங்களுக்கு காட்டிடுவேன் டேட்டாவை. எத்தனை பேர் ஹோம்ஒர்க்ஸ் சப்மிட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறீங்க, எத்தனை பேர் அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸ் சால்வ் பண்ணியிருக்கிறீங்க, ஓகே, யார் டவுட் கிளாரிஃபிகேஷனுக்கு சாட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறீங்க, இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு அங்கே ரிஃப்ளெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கும். ஓகே, வித் தட் தீஸ் ஆர் த குவாலிட்டிஸ் யூ ஹவ் டு இம்ப்ரூவ். ஹோப் தட் மேபி இன் த நெக்ஸ்ட் periodical, I think you will be following the characters what I have said, right? Let us go to the first question. I got almost 100% of everybody have got this answer correct. As I said, I have a little doubt on you. How many of you have solved by your own? How many of you have discussed that? I don't know. The hint here is, this is a parallel network. Hint here is, it's a parallel network. So your circuit looks like this. Okay, you have a 4 ohm resistor, you have a 8 ohm resistor, you have a 16 ohm resistor. We are not given with what is the total voltage, but what they have given you, the branch current of 4 ohm resistor is 4A. What is asked actually? What is the current passing here? I8 and I16. I name it based on the resistor values. Can anybody say what is the answer for I8, I16? I8 is going to be, everybody have answered it. I have seen all the question papers having the same answers, correct answers. Okay, the concept here is, yes, correct. The concept here is, based on this particular branch, 4 ohm branch, okay, the voltage across this branch, what is the voltage across this branch? Based on Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. So it is going to be 16. It is going to be 16. Since it is parallel, okay, since it is parallel, I can say the voltages are same. The voltages are same. Okay, so 16. So every branch has 16 volt across it. So I can write it. Okay, what is the current? Voltage divided by the resistor value. Voltage divided by the resistor value. So I will get it like, this is going to be 2 amps and this is going to be 1 amps. So, okay, so this is the way you have to, work on it. This is one way you can work on it. The other way is, if you know this is your okay, this is your total current. Okay, we cannot comment about that because a source is not provided, and we cannot say this is 4 amps is going to be the total current, and based on current division and all, we cannot do that. We will not get it because we can if you see that 2 and 1, if you add these two, even if you add these two, you will not get this. You will not get this 4 amps. So okay, so this is logically this is the way you can do that. So no other methods are there to get the answers across it. Any doubts in this particular problem? Hello, everybody. Any doubts? Okay, so let us go to this problem. Okay, if, I think 70-80% have given it correctly. If you have not attempted it, what is this provided? The current is provided. The current is 5 milliamperes. Milliamperes is what? 5 into 10 power minus 3 amperes. Okay, 10 power minus 3 amperes. Okay, the voltage here is 240 volt. They are asking for what is the resistor value and what is the resistance of the load, and also what is the calculated power. What is the calculated power? So you know what is V and I. Okay, so I can find what is R. What is R? R is equal to V by R. R is equal to V by I. So it is going to be 240 divided by 5 into 10 power minus 3. So I will get it like 48,000 ohms, or I can say it is 48 kilo ohms. What is power formula? Power formula is V into I. So it is 240 into 5 into 10 power minus 3, which will obviously provide me with 1200 into 10 power minus 3 watts, or 1.2 kilowatts. How many of you got it correctly? With an yes or a no, please respond. I think 70-80% have attempted this, and okay, they have got it correctly. Okay, then your third problem. What is your third problem? Two resistors are, okay, 10 ohm resistance. Two resistors are 10 ohm when connected in series. So if you connect two resistances, let us name is R1 and R2 are the resistances. If they are connected in series, that is R1 plus R2 is equal to 10 ohms. Because if they are connected in series, you will add it. When connected in parallel, you get it like 12 ohms. This R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2, which is equal to 12 ohms. Okay, this problem is actually the data is not correct. You will be getting your R values in complex form. So this problem is actually the problem question itself has a problem. Okay, it's a wrong question. The numbers has to be modified. But I have given full marks to those who have written the equation correctly. What is that equation? If you substitute that, you will get R1 R2 is equal to 120, which provides you R1 is equal to 120 by R2. So I can substitute it here 120 by R2 plus R2 is equal to 10, which will provide me R2 squared minus 10 R2 plus 120 is equal to 0. If I solve for that, I will be getting some complex values. If I am correct, I think I can give you R2 will be 5 plus 9.746J and 5 minus 9.746J. This is a problem. Okay, so if I have to change that number, so I have given whoever attempted and got this equation correctly, I have given full marks. Once if this comes to be correct, okay, then you will get your R2 value. You can substitute that R2 value in this equation. R1 plus R2 is equal to 10 ohm, and you can get your R1 value also. Okay, so this problem, whoever has attempted, if the equation is correct, then okay, your marks will be 2. You can refer your answer sheets. Okay, I hope that nobody have done it correctly. This fourth question, very simple question, but nobody have done it. Only one girl, I hope so. She has attempted that. Okay, I don't know what's the problem is. So So find and draw the equivalent delta network. So I want both. I want to know what is the delta values as well as the delta network has to be drawn. For a star network having a resistance of 100 ohm in all its branches. So what is the star network looks like? The star networks look like this one. Every resistor value here is 100 ohms. I want an equivalent delta to be found. Okay, let us say it is R1, R2, R3, whatever it is. I want to find what is R1, R2, R3 for this star network. This is star and this is delta. What is the relation? Okay, I have given you a condition that if a star network has all the resistance values similar, if we have a star network having all the resistance values similar, then what is the relation between star and delta? R delta is equal to 3 into R star. You can go through the video in star delta transformation, and you can see that this has been written there. So automatically I will get R delta will be equal to 3 into 100, which is equal to 300 ohms. So every R1, R1, R2 and R3 are 300. Because what is the formula for a delta, finding out delta from star is 100 into 100 plus 100 into 100 into 100 plus 100 into 100 divided by 100. So you will get it like 300. Or I can say if you draw a star here, okay. Now I think you will be able to get that 100, 100, 100. Now you can know that R1 what is that R1? 100 into 100. If you say RA is equal to RB is equal to RC is equal to 100, what will you write? RA RB plus RB RC plus RC RA divided by, okay, if it is this is RA, this is RB, this is RC, then I can say this is going to be RB for R1. So we have discussed about this already. Okay, so you can go through that video again, star delta transformation, which is there in the YouTube channel. You can go through that. You can get the same results. Then your fifth problem. Okay, fifth is, this is the only theory which I have asked you. Provide the reasons why parallel network is called current dividing circuits. Why it is called current dividing circuits? Because you can see if this is a parallel network. Okay, you are supplying a voltage here and you have a total current. Obviously based on your resistance value R1, R2 and R3, the current will be varying. So what I can say, in parallel network or circuit, voltage is same and current will vary based on the resistance value. So it is called a current dividing circuit. In series circuit, okay, let us say this is your series circuit. I am supplying a voltage V here, R1, R2 and R3. So in series, what happens? In series circuit, current is same, and based on the resistance values, the voltage drop will be different. Voltage drop across them will be different. So we call this as a voltage dividing circuit. This is what we expect. A diagram of such a kind and the definition based on whatever I have given now is what required. Okay. Right. 6A. How many of you have solved it? I can find maybe 4 or 5. I have nobody have attempted at least. I don't know why, because it's again a very simple A very simple problem. It looks to be a lot of information there, but it's a very simple problem. What is provided? Three loads A, B, C are connected in parallel. So I can have three loads. Okay, three loads connected in parallel. Okay, connected in parallel to a 240-volt supply. So a 240-volt supply is provided. The 240-volt supply is provided. I name it like RA, RB, and RC. Okay, these are the three loads. What is the other values given? Load A takes 9.6 kilowatts. So I can say the power of the A load or RA is going to be 9.6 into 10 power 3 watts. It is given. Load B takes, okay, load B takes 60 amperes. It is given. IB is equal to 60 amperes. I will mark I is equal to IA, IB, and IC. Okay. And the load C, the value of RC is provided as 4.8 ohms. Okay, these are the given data. Given data. What is asked? RA and RB has to be found. RA and RB. What is the way you have to find it? What is the way you have to find it? This is a parallel circuit. This is a parallel circuit. So, parallel. What is the hint you have? So, voltage is same. Voltage is same. So, what I can write? Voltage is same. So, every resistor has 240 volt across it. Okay. I don't know what is the value of the current flowing here. What is the resistance value here? Okay, that is what required actually to find RA and RB. RA and RB, that is my first subdivision to be found. Yeah, RA and RB. What I can take, RA is equal to what is that? Okay, you should know what is the current flowing through that. You should know the current flowing through that. So what I can do, the voltage across this is going to be 240 and the power is provided as, so IA is equal to what? PA divided by V, because V into I is equal to P. So IA is equal to P divided by V, so is equal to 9.6 into 10 power 3 divided by 240. So I got 40 amperes here. Since I got IA is equal to 40 and I know what is the voltage across it, so I will write it like 240 divided by IA. So 240 divided by 40 will give me 6 ohms. Same way, I already know what is IB here. I know what is IB here. So what is RB? RB is equal to 240 divided by IB. It is provided. It is IB. So 240 divided by 60, which is equal to 4 ohms. 4 ohms. What is the total current? What is the total current they are asking? Okay, what I can write? I think I want a space there. Let me do that. Just a minute. Just a minute. So what is required here? I want total current. Total current is what? From the previous circuit, I can write what is total current I. I is equal to IA plus IB plus IC. I don't know what is IC. How IC can be found? IC is equal to, I know what is RC. Okay, so voltage 240 divided by 4.8 ohms. So how much I will get? I will get 50 amps. I will get 50 amps. 240 divided by 4.8. So what is the total current? If I substitute I is equal to IA plus IB plus IC, which is equal to 40 plus 60 plus 50, which is equal to 150 amperes. 150 amperes. Okay. So what is required again? ohm, RB is equal to 4 ohm and RC is equal to 4.8 ohm. What is R total? 1 by R total is equal to 1 by RA plus 1 by RB plus 1 by RC. And I think someone has tried to solve this actually by taking LCM and doing and all. Because you have a calculator, it is very simple to do that. Don't do those things and all. 1 by 6 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4.8. So if you solve this and say what is R total, I am getting it like 1.6 ohms. This is one way to do that. Very simply I can do that. How can I do it? How can I do that? I know what is the total voltage. Total voltage is equal to what is that? 240 volt. I know what is the total current. It is going to be 150. If you divide it, you will get 1.6 ohms. That is also possible. That is very simple actually. So the total resistance is being found. So this is your B value. Total current is being already taken here, and the total resistance is being found. What is the last one? They are asking for total power. What is the total power? It's again very simple actually. Total power, it is voltage into current. What is the total voltage? 240. What is the total current? 150. So if you multiply, you will get 36,000 watts, or I can write it like 36 kilowatts. 36 kilowatts. That's it. Very simple. It's a university problem. It's a previously asked university question. Any doubts in this particular problem? Hello? Everybody in the class, please respond. Hello? Everybody in the class, please respond. No doubts. Okay, right. So let us go to the next problem. Again, it's a very simple problem. Nobody have tried this also. It's a very simple problem. You can see that. They are asking for what is the total current which flows through each device. Okay, so it's a series connection. All the devices are connected in series, so current is going to be same. How to find the total current? I have to write the voltage equation, KVL equation. So based on KVL, based on Kirchhoff's voltage law, what I can write? You can see that this 200 volt, you will get minus 200 plus 4 into I plus 64 plus 6 into I plus 80 plus 8 into I plus 10 into I is equal to 0. You know how to write this equation. So I will get it like minus 56 is equal to minus 28I. So I is equal to 56 by 28, which is equal to 2 amperes. So the total current is equal to 2 amperes. They want to know what is the voltage drop across each resistance value. So what is the voltage drop? Since the current is going to be 2 amperes, at 4 ohms it is going to be 8 volt. In 6 ohms it is going to be 12 volts. In 8 ohms it is going to be 16 volt. In 10 ohms it is going to be 20 volt. The voltage drop across each resistor is over. The power absorbed or delivered by each device. What is the power absorbed or delivered by each device? How to find it? Which is delivered, which is being absorbed? If you get a negative power, then you say it is going to be delivered. If you get a positive power, it is going to be a absorbed power. We have discussed about that in the class already. Take your lecture 2 or 3, I hope so. You will be getting the same idea, right? So the power delivered by 200 volt. What is that 200 volt? 2 into 200 into I is going to be 400. That is the only power which is going to be delivered. The other powers are going to be absorbed, because you see that minus 200 is what the voltage is going to be, into 2 will give me minus 400. So that is going to be the power delivered. The other powers are going to be absorbed power. So 128, 160, 16, 24, 32 and 40. 20. V into I, no, V into I. Okay, 20 or 20 into 2, so 40. Yes, correct. How I got it this 128 and all? I have taken this voltage across each elements. If the source is there, I will get 64 into 2. This is 80 into 2. This is going to be 4 ohm resistor. What is the voltage? 8. So 8 into 2. This is going to be 12 into 2. This is going to be 16 into 2. This is going to be 20 into 2. So if I add it, I will get 400. If I add, the total is going to be 400. So that's it. That's it. The power absorbed or delivered by each devices. The power delivered is going to be only by the dominant source, higher potential 200 volt. The other 64 and 80 and all will be receiving the power from the source, 200 volt source. Any doubt? Any doubt here? At least people can ask me if you have a doubt. Hello? Hello, hello, everybody. Nobody have attempted either of these this problem. This is a very simple problem. You can see only 2 equations required. Only 2 equations are required. Okay, right. We will go for the next problem if there is no doubts. Okay, this is the same question I have tried to explain. Right, this is 7A. 7A, what is being asked actually? Compute the voltage drop V. So I want to know what is the voltage drop across here. Okay, I will go for current division because the voltage, the source is a current source. I will go for a current division. This is 3 amperes total current. Okay, I want to know if I know what is the voltage current flowing here. Okay, then I can find what is the voltage across this. So current division I am going to take it. The opposite branch, what is the opposite branch? This is the opposite branch. To know the branch current here across through 12 ohm resistor, the opposite branch is equal to this combination. So what is my, okay, what is my I is equal to the opposite branch resistor. So 20 plus 5 plus 4 divided by, okay, this 20 plus 5 plus 4 plus 12 into the total current 3. Into the total current 3. So what I will get, this is going to be 29. 29 divided by how much? 41 into 3. The value of current here is going to be 2.1219 amperes. So if you see the current is entering the negative value, so minus V is equal to I into R. Okay, so V is equal to minus IR. So what is current? 2.1219 into resistance value is 12. So I am getting it like minus 25.463 volts. This is your voltage. Very simple, 4 marks. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. Very simply you can do that. Even this diagram can be reduced to this one. Then you will be able to understand in a better way. I hope so. You can see that this is 12 ohm. This is 12 ohm. This is 3 amperes. And this is 29 ohms. Okay, up to this you will have a 3 ampere current. Let us say this is the current which I want to find and this is the voltage which I am interested. So I will try to do this the same way. Current division. If I might have got the voltage source there is no need for any calculation. You can directly say that the voltage which is available as the source will going to be the negative value of that. Based on the polarity, you will get your voltage across 12 ohms. Again, this is also very simple. People have not attempted it. They have been, because the very important point here is, okay, what is the doubt you have? Somebody have raised a hand. Someone has raised a hand actually. Any doubts here? Hello? Any doubts in this particular previous problem? Hello? People can say. No. Right. So, okay. What is G actually? What is GAB? GAB is nothing but conductance. It is not resistance. It is conductance, which is equal to 1 by RAB. That resistance value. Inverse of that resistance is going to be conductance. So I know what is the formula for 1 by RAB. 1 by RAB is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 3. Am I right or not? So this is your GAB. GAB is equal to 1 by RAB, which is equal to 1 by 4 total resistance calculation. I will get it like 0.666 mho. Okay. This symbol is called as mho. We have already discussed in the class. If you have remembered that, you go through that lecture, which I basic terminology is involved. Okay, you might have got it. In Ohm's law, and again in Ohm's law, I think you, based on Ohm's law and all, we've been discussing this and all, conductance and all, right? Okay, this is 4 mark. Who will give you this? This is 4 mark. Very simple. Okay, so we will go for the next problem. Okay, people have done it. Using the formula. That is also correct. That you can do that. Okay, or if you are not remembering that formula, based on that network reduction, you can do that. This is going to be 10 ohm. Okay, and this R2 is equal to 20. So these two are in series, which is in parallel to this. So if I solve this particular cell, the value is going to be 10 ohm. So obviously, I will be getting this 10 ohms, okay, up to this point, okay. If I solve all this, I will be reduced to 10 ohms. So this diagram will be reduced to 15 volt. This is the 10 ohm which is obtained from here, and this is already R1, which is 10 ohms. So what is asked actually? Compute the current I supplied by the 15 volt. So I is equal to 15 divided by 20, which is equal to 0.75 amperes. Again, this is 4 marks. Any doubts? Any doubts here? Okay. Right. We will deal with this. We will do this. Very simple. Again, this is again simple. See, it's a parallel circuit. It's a parallel circuit. So the voltage, the current sources can be. Just a minute. I have a network issue. Just a minute. Please be online. Okay, I have been back. Right. Let me check that. Okay, so you see that this circuit can be modified. This circuit can be modified in a simple way, or you can find a lot of methods are there. You can find it by any way, but you can see that this is 16 amps. This is 24 amps. So the resultant is going to be what? The resultant is going to be what? If you write, if you take a node, if you consider this node, what I can write? I can write it like if 16 is coming inside, I can write it like 16 is equal to Ix plus 24 plus Iy. So what I can write? Ix plus Iy is equal to 8 or minus 8. Am I right? Ix plus Iy is equal to minus 8. So this is the relation. So otherwise, I can reduce this graph. I can reduce this circuit as current source parallel with these resistors. Okay, these are series, so I will get 25, and this is again series, so I will get 50. So again this is 8 amperes. Why I have chosen this 8 to be downwards? Because the maximum current is 24 and it is downwards. Okay, if I can add this, what is the difference? This is 24 minus 16, which is equal to 8 actually, right? So it is based on the source direction of the maximum source, 24. Now it's again a current division method. So this is Ix and this is Iy. Ix and this is Iy. So current division, what I can set? Ix is equal to opposite branch resistance divided by total resistance into the total current. And since it is in opposite direction of incoming current, I will put a minus here. I will get minus 5.33. then Iy is equal to, I can use this equation to solve that, or I can again use a current division method, minus of, ஏன்னா 8 ஆம் வரக்கூடிய டைரக்ஷனுக்கு ஆப்போசிட் டைரக்ஷன்ல கரண்ட் இருக்கிறதுனால நான் நெகட்டிவ் போடுறேன். இது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் ஏற்கனவே. 25 divided by 25 plus 50 into 8, which is equal to minus 2.667 amps. If you add these two, you will get this 8, minus 8. Okay. அவ்வளவுதான். இதுதான் ஆன்சர். நிறைய பேர் என்ன பண்ணிட்டீங்க, எப்படி கேசியில மறந்தீங்கன்னு தெரியல, என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க தப்பு, அது எல்லாரும் பண்ணிருக்க தப்பு. இதை மட்டும் கன்சிடர் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, இதை மட்டும் கன்சிடர் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, அதான் தப்பு அங்க. அது எப்படி இந்த பிரான்ச்சுக்கு அது டோட்டல் கரண்டா எப்போ வரும் இந்த மாதிரி, இதை மட்டும் இது கன்சிடர் பண்ணணும்னா இந்த இடத்துல ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் இருந்திருக்கணும். if you had a resistance here, okay, or here, okay, then you should have considered this 16 amps here and this 24 here. 24 வந்து இங்கே ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் இருந்தா தான் கன்சிடர் பண்ணியிருந்திருக்கணும். இதுக்கு இதுதான் அப்படின்னு அதுவும் சொல்ல முடியாது. ஏன்னா ஓகே, we don't know what is the current flowing here. ஓகே, இது இங்கே கன்சிடர் பண்ண முடியும். ஏன்னா இங்கே டோட்டல் கரண்ட் 24 கன்சிடர் பண்ணி இந்த கரண்ட்டும் கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். அதே மாதிரி இங்க 16 கன்சிடர் பண்ணி இந்த கரண்ட்டும் கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். அது எப்போ இங்க ரெசிஸ்டன்சஸ் இருந்தாதான் நீங்க சொல்றதெல்லாம் நீங்க பண்ணிருக்கிறது கரெக்ட். இது பியூர்லி பேரலல். ஒரு பியூர்லி பேரலல் சர்க்யூட்டுக்கு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா என்ன செய்யணும், காமன் நோடு தான் இருக்கும். மேல ஒரு நோடு, கீழே ஒரு நோடு. ஆக்சுவலா இது எப்படி படம் ஆக்சுவலா இது you can see that here. இதுதான் டயக்ராம் ஆக்சுவலா. ஓகே, I will correct it. Okay, so this is 25, this is 50, this is 16 and this is 24. இதுதான் டயக்ராம். சேம் நோடு, ஒரே நோடு, கீழே ரெஃபரன்ஸ் நோடு, மேல ஒரு நோடு, அவ்வளவுதான். அப்போ கேசிஎல் படி பார்த்தா அப்படித்தான் பார்த்துருக்கணும். அப்போ அதான் சொல்றேன், இந்த கொஸ்டினை பார்த்த உடனே இதுதான் தோணணும். அது எப்போ வரும், ரெகுலர் ப்ராக்டிஸ்ல இருக்கும்போது தான் வரும். I think I have done with 7 up to 7B. The remaining things 8, 9 and 10, okay, we will discuss on Monday, or I may arrange a class maybe in the tomorrow. I will try to tell you a time and try to come to the classroom. We will discuss about the question papers and we will wind up the things even by tomorrow. Okay, any doubts in any of the questions discussed so far? Any doubts you have? Everybody in the class, please respond. Hello? So, if that is the case, I think we can wind up the class today, and thank you for joining today.